Story number 1. I agreed to an open relationship. Now she wants to close it. After I hooked up, my girlfriend 24F and I 23M have been going through a very rough time lately, and it all boiled over in the past few days. We have been together for 3 years. Things were going well for the most part. We got along and would rarely fight. Even when we did, we would often both cool down and talk it out not long after. However, about 2 weeks ago, my girlfriend approached me and asked if I wanted to open our relationship. I was immediately shocked, and I almost thought she was joking at first. She said that she really loves me and wants to be with me, but before we get more serious, she wants to get more experience. She was my first everything, and she has been with 2 other guys. I shot down the idea and told her I wasn't comfortable with it. She kept badgering me about it, but eventually relented when she realized I wasn't budging, and that seemed like the end of it. However, a few days later, she came to me again and asked me more aggressively about it, and was insinuating that we might have to take a break if we can't just try opening our relationship for a few months. Considering it was basically we take a break or I just give her this. I relented and said we could open up the relationship. 2 days later, last Friday, I got home from work and saw she was dressed up, and I asked what for. She said that she was going out to the bar with her friends and she wouldn't be back until tomorrow. I immediately recognized what this meant and asked if she would rather spend the night in with me, but she said she really wanted to do this. Eventually she left, and I was left sitting alone watching TV getting drunk. I got sad, so I called one of my close friends, 23F, and was telling her about the situation. After we talked for a while, I asked her if she wanted to come over and drink because I was feeling like crap being alone. After she got there and we hung out for a bit, drinking and discussing the open relationship and how upset I was. My friend suggested that if my girlfriend was essentially cheating on me, I might as well enjoy the perks of an open relationship too. I'm sure you could see what happened there, and I won't get into details, but it made me feel a lot better. Flash forward to the next morning, and I wake up to my girlfriend freaking out, asking me what the hell my friend and I were doing in our bed. I told her what happened, and she got mad. She told me that she didn't even do anything last night and ended up crashing at her friend's house. She now wants to close our relationship back off and make me prove my loyalty for cheating on her. We never discussed any rules or anything like that, so I really don't see how I did anything wrong. So am I the asshole for participating in the open relationship that my girlfriend suggested? If you're finding these stories interesting, don't forget to hit the like button and share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on new content. Story number 2. My sister slept with my boyfriend. Almost 1 month ago, my sister talked to me from another number to tell me that her friend saw my post in a video on Facebook. Apparently, it's even translated into Spanish. Haha. We spoke again for the first time. She made a big fuss saying that I didn't even change our ages or data, so her friend obviously acknowledged that I was talking about her, since I didn't even hide my nationality. I told her that I wasn't interested about it, and she should be thankful that I didn't post it on my own Facebook. She told me I'm a pause because I portrayed her as a slut, but honestly I don't regret it. No one here knows her face, and I'm the one who looks like a cuckold in front of everyone who knows us personally. She started pressuring me to delete the posts, but I told her that it doesn't make sense to do it anymore because it's everywhere, so I just blocked that number too. A few weeks after I made my last post, they got back together, but now they're not together anymore. Acquaintances in common that I have with both of them usually tell me that they cheat on each other all the time, or maybe they have an open relationship. I decay. But those people always see them with other people in clubs. I'm not very interested in that, since I avoid going to the same clubs as them. It's really annoying, because my sister used to not go to clubs, but now she started to go to the same ones I always used to go. She always criticized me for going to those environments. At this exact moment, they are not together, and my ex has been looking for excuses to see me, like returning clothes that I forgot at his house. clothes that I don't really need. That's why I never went to look for them. So one day he came to my apartment unannounced to bring me my clothes, and I had no choice but to let him in, and we slept together. Just kidding. Haha. I just let him into my apartment to leave the clothes. I should talk to the manager of my apartment to tell him that my ex is no longer allowed to have free access to my door. And it was very uncomfortable because he reminded me all the time that he's no longer with my sister and that I am a great woman. I told him that I know I am great, but I am not interested in hearing about his relationship with my sister. I love gossip though, and I just invited him to leave my place. He even tried to kiss me on the cheek before leaving. Yikes. Meanwhile, my parents don't know what to do with my sister anymore because she's even stopped going to college, although she's never really paid much attention to her studies, and they're tired of spending money if she doesn't make an effort. They have warned her that if she continues like this, they will stop paying for her studies. But from what my mother said, my sister does not care, and she really believes that my parents will at some point give her money again to fulfill her whims. I really hope right now that she doesn't get pregnant, but I'm even afraid she'll do that so my parents can support her again. And about me, I feel much better, except for the fact that I don't go to my favorite club anymore. I'm very well emotionally, and I've already reached a point where I hear their shit show as if it were something foreign to me, and I was just watching two crazy clowns.